A working mom in Chicago just cut her childcare bill from $2,400 a month to zero. 2 kids, full-time care, zero. She did not quit her job. She did not ask family for help. She stacked 8 specific programs most parents in this country have never heard about. $28,800 a year, not going to a daycare corporation, staying in her household. Childcare in America is broken on purpose. The average working parent pays between $1,500 and $3,000 a month per child for full-time care. In major metros, that number is higher. For many families, childcare costs more than their mortgage, costs more than their groceries, costs more than their car payment. And the reason most parents keep paying it, they do not know the 8 programs that exist specifically, so they do not have to. Let me walk you through everyone. Program 1. Head Start and Early Head Start. Head Start is a federal program that provides completely free, full-day early childhood education and care for children from birth through age 5. Income eligibility is based on the federal poverty guidelines. Roughly $31,000 for a family of 4. Head Start centers exist in every state. Many metro areas have multiple locations. Services include meals, developmental screenings, medical and dental exams, and full educational programming. For income-eligible families, the program is completely free. The working mom in Chicago enrolled both kids in Head Start. Monthly savings on her previous daycare, $1,800. Program 2. State-funded pre-K. 44 states plus the District of Columbia fund pre-K programs that are free for income-eligible families. In some states, pre-K is universal, meaning every 4-year-old qualifies regardless of income. Oklahoma, Florida, Georgia, Vermont, and New York City all have universal pre-K. If your state has it, the savings per child are typically $800 to $1,200 a month. Enrollment usually happens through the local school district. Application deadlines vary, but most fall between January and April for the following school year. Program 3. Childcare subsidies through the Childcare and Development Block Grant. The Childcare and Development Block Grant funds state-level childcare subsidies for working parents. Income thresholds are usually set at 85% of state median income. In many states, that means families earning up to $70,000 or $80,000 qualify. Subsidies can cover 50% to 100% of childcare costs at approved providers. Application runs through your state's Human Services or Children and Families Department. Wait lists exist in some states, so file early. The working mom in Chicago got both kids approved. Her remaining out-of-pocket cost after subsidy, $0. Program 4. Dependent Care Flexible Spending Accounts. If your employer offers a Dependent Care Flexible Spending Account, you can set aside up to $5,000 per year in pre-tax dollars, specifically for childcare expenses. For a family in the 22% tax bracket, that is $1,100 a year in tax savings, the equivalent of 1 month of care for many families. This stacks on top of other programs. Even if you qualify for subsidies that cover most of your cost, the remainder can flow through a Dependent Care FSA for additional tax savings. Program 5. The Child and Dependent Care Tax Credit. Separate from the Dependent Care FSA, the Child and Dependent Care Tax Credit allows you to claim a percentage of child care expenses on your federal tax return. For families earning under $43,000, the credit is 35% of qualifying expenses up to $6,000 for 2 or more children. That is a $2,100 annual tax credit. Most families who qualify either forget to claim it or leave money on the table by not tracking their childcare receipts through the year. Program 6. Employer-sponsored childcare benefits. Over 30% of American employers now offer some form of childcare benefit. These range from on-site childcare centers to backup care programs to subsidized partnerships with regional daycares. Many employees have no idea these benefits exist. Check your HR portal. Look specifically for dependent care benefits, child care subsidy, or family support programs. The working mom in Chicago's employer offers a $200 per month childcare reimbursement she had never activated. Program 7. YMCA, Boys and Girls Club, and Community Center programs. Local YMCAs, Boys and Girls Clubs, and community centers run before school, after school, and summer programs at a fraction of commercial daycare pricing. Many offer financial assistance that can reduce costs to under $50 a month per child. For families with school-age children needing wraparound care, these programs are often the single best option. The working mom in Chicago uses the YMCA for after-school care. Cost: $35 a week total for both kids. Replaces a previous after-school program costing $400 a month. Program 8. Home-based care cooperatives. A growing number of cities have formal home-based childcare cooperative networks, groups of families who share childcare responsibilities through rotating schedules, licensed home providers, or cost-sharing arrangements. These are not informal babysitting swaps. They are organized networks, often run through community organizations, that can reduce childcare costs by 40 to 70% versus commercial daycare. Search for cooperative childcare in your metro area. Ask other parents. The option exists more widely than most parents realize. The Weekend Action Plan. This weekend, check Head Start eligibility if your household is under the income threshold. Monday, apply for your state's pre-K program if you have a 4-year-old. Tuesday, apply for your state's CCDBG childcare subsidy. Wednesday, activate your dependent care FSA through your employer if you have not already. Thursday, pull your last 2 years of childcare receipts for the dependent care tax credit. By next Sunday, you could be stacking 3 to 4 of these programs. $2,400 a month. 8 programs, free or dramatically reduced. The daycare industry does not want you to know about them, but the programs exist specifically so working parents can use them. Now you know. If this helped, hit subscribe for the next family budget breakdown. Tools we use for household planning linked below. See you on the next one.